It is our intention to amaze them. You want to make it today in network marketing, you want to find ways to amaze your customers, your internal customers and your external customers. Your internal customers are the people on your team, the people that are working with you, that you're supporting with them, working with them to build the business. And what are ways that you can amaze them? The fact that you'll come to some meeting and only might be 2 or 3 people there. That you'll come, you might drive 90 miles to be with them, and they look up and there you are in the back of the room and they didn't even know you were coming. And they're amazed at your devotion, your loyalty, your commitment to them, your commitment to their dream, that when they need you, that you are there as a support for them. And they're amazed by that. Not only is it possible to live your dreams, it's necessary that you take certain kinds of steps, ladies and gentlemen, but it's you. Repeat after me, please. It's not over until I win. I was playing Connect Four with my son, John Leslie. I beat him about 15 games straight. John Leslie is 9 years old. I said, John Leslie, I got up and I stretched and I yawned. I said, Dad is sleepy now, so I'm ready to go to sleep. He said, oh, no, Dad. He said, you can't stop now. I said, why not? He said, it's not over until I win. And we played several other games, and finally John Leslie won a game. And then he got up and he yawned. He said, Dad, I'm ready to go to sleep now. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how we must be. No guts, no glory. You've got to be willing to face rejection and no again and again and again, defeat again and again and again, and every time life knocks you down, you jump up and say, it's not over until I win. It's not over. It's not over. It's not over until I win, Diamond. It's not over. Oh, it's not over yet. No, it's not over yet. Don't count me out yet. It's you, ladies and gentlemen. You've got to take personal responsibility to make it happen. Nobody's going to care more about your dream than you. No one is going to care more about you becoming Diamond than you. If the economy is good, that will help. If people have the vision, that will help. If your family members will support you, that will help. If your friends will chime in, that will help. But all of those things are minor things. The major key to your becoming a diamond is you. You. And you just got to resolve every time, and life is going to knock you down. I got one of these things when life knocks you down, trying to land on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up. Land on your back. So it's possible that you can live your dream. It's necessary that you have a resilient attitude, that you have the guts to pursue the goals that you want. It's you that you've got to take personal responsibility to make it happen. Next step, ladies and gentlemen, is it's hard. It's hard. Yes, easy is not an option. It's not easy becoming Diamond. It's not easy reaching your goal. It's not easy changing your life. It's not easy trying to build a business and people are negative and saying no every day. It's not easy when you try and put a meeting together or somebody say, you can count on me, and they don't keep their words. It takes a lot of guts to get up and say, okay, baby, I'm going again, and bill collectors are calling and your phone might be cut off. And creditors are calling day in and day out, and they might repossess your car. And you might lose your job. It takes a lot of guts. You don't have nothing but lint in the corner of your pockets. You're out here talking about living your dream. and people laughing at you, and they're doubting you. It takes guts, ladies and gentlemen, to go through that. People used to laugh at me in Detroit when I was sleeping on the floor of my office in the Penobscot building. And I came in there one day, and security gave me a note that said from management, "This is an office tower. It's not an apartment complex." It was rough, ladies and gentlemen. It was not easy. When I was laying on the floor looking out of the window, when I was questioning myself, "Les, can you do this?" I was questioning myself. It wasn't easy being the butt of the jokes every time I went home. And my brother was laughing at me, my sister. And my mother said, "Leslie, why don't you go back down to see if they like you down there?" I said, Mama, I can't go. That's not me. I got to be my own boss. I ain't gonna never get rich working for somebody else. I got to work for myself. People are going to think you're crazy. And sometimes you're going to think you're crazy. You're going to question yourself. When I went out and said, where's my car? And I called the police department. They said, "Well, when was the last time you made a car payment?" I said, "What does that have to do with it?" Just call GMAC, sir, and if they don't have it, then call us back. And I called them. I said, "Hello, this is Les Brown. I'm just calling y'all. I know y'all don't know, but somebody stole the car." "No, we do know. We have it." "What y'all doing with that car?" "How did y'all find that car at my cousin's house?" It's hard, ladies and gentlemen. When creditors call the house, the children answer the phone, they say, "My daddy say he ain't home." It's hard. It's hard keeping your spirit up. I remember before I was engaged to Gladys, I was telling her, she said, "You ever been engaged before?" I said, "Yes." She said, "What happened?" I said, "Well, 3 years ago I was engaged." The lady broke the engagement off. I said, "Why?" She said, "Les Brown, when she found out I was sleeping in my office, she said, 'You got potential, but you ain't got no money.'" I want somebody who wants me for me, not for what I got. Who love me for me. So it takes guts to pick yourself up when you experience setbacks and people don't see the vision and no one else believes in you. It takes guts. You got to dig down deep to gut it out, keep on going again and again and again until you make it happen, because you know that it's possible. Now, what do you do during the hard times, Les? Here's what you must do. Number one is you must have faith. Paul said you must have the faith to call forth those things that be not as though they were. Judge not according to appearances. Don't judge your circumstances and the possibilities for your future based upon what you have now and because of what's going on now. No, 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 no. That's not the real reality there. What you're going through, if you're going through some hard times, it has not come to stay. It has come to pass. It's all right. Now, second thing is, repeat this after me. Something you should affirm to yourself every day. Repeat this, please. No matter how bad it is, or how bad it gets, I'm going to make it. Say that to yourself every day. As I used to say to myself, when I would get up in the Penobscot building and I had to go into the bathroom and bathe in the bathroom sink, I had written on the mirror that I put up there, just paste up, and I read, no matter how bad it is or how bad it gets, I'm going to make it. So you've got to have faith. You talk to yourself. You say that affirmation. The next step is you must have patience and engage in consistent action. Patience and engage in consistent action. See, everything does not always happen, ladies and gentlemen, when we want it to happen. It doesn't happen quickly. So in that process, they have something in the Far East called the Chinese bamboo tree. The Chinese bamboo tree, every day it has to be watered and fertilized. It's a very hard nut, and it takes 5 years of watering and fertilization every day, according to American Geographics, before it breaks through the ground. At any time, if the watering process and the nurturing and the fertilization process is stopped, the Chinese bamboo tree will die in the ground. Now, once it breaks through in that 5th year, then in 6 weeks it grows 90 feet tall. Now the question is, does it grow 90 feet in 5 years or 6 weeks? The answer is obvious. It takes 5 years. That's how long it took to grow it, to build that foundation, to nurture it, to water it, to build the reputation, to build the credibility, to learn the market, to learn people, to learn yourself, to learn the system, to learn how to do it, to figure it out. That's why you must have patience and engage in consistent action. We live in a world, ladies and gentlemen, where people want instant gratification. They want it right now. They want to be a Dexter Yeager, but they're not willing to pay the price to do what it takes to get up there where Dick Hopper is, where Bryant or Judy is. They think it was easy. No. It's simple, but it's not easy. It's a system that if you work the system, it works if you work it. But make no mistake about it, it's hard. And you are the determining factor. Here's something else. It's possible you can live your dream. It's necessary that you have goals, that you write them down, that you surround yourself with a support team, that you are creative. It's you that you must take personal responsibility to make it happen. George Bernard Shaw said, the people that make it in this world look around for the circumstances that they want, and if they can't find them, they create them. It's hard. No, easy is not an option. However, ladies and gentlemen, what you will discover is that it's worth it. It's worth it. I suggest to you, if you want to become diamond, write down 5 reasons of why it is worth it for you to become a diamond, to experience that level of achievement. What is it that will give you the drive? What is it that will ignite the courage in you to get up and come back again and again and again? How is it that you would be able, what reasons that can tap in to that deep down feeling that goes to your gut, that no matter how many times you get knocked down, that you're coming back? What is it? Write it down. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. You saw that picture up there, the lady, Mrs. Mamie Brown. I'm flying from here tomorrow morning to be with my adopted mother. She's 87 years young, thank God. And I'll be with Mama tomorrow. Every Mother's Day, I don't care where I am. I go home Mother's Day. Everybody knows November 6th, my mother's birthday, I'm home. And I try to go home as often as I can. When I started and left Miami pursuing my dream, because I knew that as long as you work for someone else, they are controlling your destiny. I didn't want anybody signing my paycheck but me. I knew that it was going to be difficult. I knew it was going to be hard. But every time I thought about giving up, and there were times I did, because where I am, ladies and gentlemen, it's a long shot. You think being a diamond is a long shot. This is a miracle. This is a long shot. And I had people laughing at me. Les, you're talking about being a motivational speaker? You have no college training. You were labeled educable mentally retarded. You failed twice in school. They put you back from the 5th grade into the 4th grade, and you failed in the 8th grade.